And we should be ready to go. Let me just check it as. Come on. Twitch, yes it has. Let me just check the sound quickly. Hello. Hello. Cool, that's alright then. So, hello everyone. We are back for another Premier Tier race. I think it's round 6. That would be bad if I've mucked up the name. Let me have a quick look. No, it's round 6. Good. So, Premier Tier, our highest tier. NPR out. Just get the link out. I will just be back 1 second. Hello.
Hey man, you good?
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, not bad. Have you got an invite for the lobby?
Yeah, I'm in. I'll invite now.
The lobby. Cheers.
I'm gonna turn that back off. There you go.
Nice one.
Let's get the chat now.
Alright, pal, are you gonna stream or do you want me to start the stream?
I've started stream already.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you take over. I'll be back in like 1 minute, okay? But cheers. Thanks for letting me in, man.
Go first driver on the lap then. That is the Haas of only Tetra. Alright. Let me have a look at the standings. So we haven't got USA standings as of yet. Our championship leader from Saudi Arabia isn't here at the moment. I think they'll be back soon. I don't know. So the Haas now coming through into sector 3, obviously purple sector 2, the only driver to have gone through sector 2 on the lap so far. Coming through the fast lefts of sector 3. What will be the time posted for everyone to beat? A 1:10.2. I think I might have beaten that already in my lap bin time trial. We'll see. It's a 1:08.7 for Wafflehead. Demur with a 1:09.2. There's Rusty with a 1:09.5, goes off into turn 1. Jesper just behind Wafflehead with a 1:08.792. Bart with a 1:08.8. Alpine Ramsey on a lap. No. On a lap and starting a lap now. Pit lane. Who else we have on a lap? With the Haas of Turtle on a lap then. Turtle placed 6th for the 1:09.4. So Ramsey won the sprint in Texas and eventually finished second behind his teammate in the Alpine. I think Bass might be alright now, maybe. Yeah. 118 isn't great. Not bad though. Not awful. And the Red Bull of Stein on the lap as well. In the pit lane. Ooh. Aiden Jones with a 108.773. Just faster than Wafflehead. He goes into provisional pole position. Ramsey up to P4, the 108.8. Bass with a 108.3. Blowing everyone out of the water here. Who might we have done that? Red Bull? Yep. Stein can run the final couple of corners. Stein will go into 11th with a 109.7. I think Jesse might be on a lap as well. ERS could be a concern though on this lap. Not much left in the tank. Running out of fuel as well. I don't need telemetry really though. Actually, I'll keep on. So now coming through the final couple of corners. Very close to the exit. Oh, and he box. Yes, the might elects to box. Who will we have out on the lap? No, at the moment. Dummer and Wafflehead out laps. Off on a new set, so is Dummer. Wow. So some of these drivers are either using all their softs in qualifying or choosing to go on a used set for a final run, or not actually go for a final run. Go out while the track is nice and quiet. So a few drivers haven't yet come into or come out of the pit lane, so or haven't done a lap, sorry. Jeez. So Victor, I believe, was is the reigning champion this tier, I believe. It's had a difficult start to the year. 3 poor performances. I can't remember if they raced last week. On a lap now, we'll see where the Ferrari can place. Purple through sector 1. Oh, they go off into turn 4, and that is the lap over. McLaren behind, or Aiden on the outlap, right? Now it's on a flyer. Dummer rounds the final corner with a 108.9. Doesn't jump a position yet though. I think anyone else being like maybe Rusty and the Alpine could be. Check out the lap like that. Yeah. So yeah, Rusty and the Alpine. Oh, invalidates. Wait on that. No. I think that. If I may have a damn front wing. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, we have no front wing for the on the lap. Aiden on that now? No. Just spot on that, maybe. Bit of traffic ahead of a Haas. I'll probably be. Looks like a beef Haas. I believe it might be Turtle Hopper. Not moving out the way though. Interesting. We've not got. We haven't got ERS to play with. Not quite sure what they're doing. Yes, but goes purple sector 3. Stays 5th though. 108792. Very close to Wafflehead though. Victor won't be on a lap. F1. Ramsey will be on a lap next time round. I think Jesse will be on a lap. Yes. Purple sector 2 from Jesse. What will this lap do for the Aston Martin? It will be jumps up to 2nd. At the moment, it's a provisional Aston Martin front row lockout. So yeah, Ferrari Victor in 3rd. And Aiden Jones coming out the pit lane now. Wafflehead currently out on track. So another new set of softs for Wafflehead. It is. How long you got left? 6 minutes. Well, everyone will be preparing for their final laps now, or doing them, or actually out on track ready for the final laps. Ramsey on a lap now. Coming through sector 2 at the moment. Where will it be for the Alpine? 4 tenths up. Purple sector 2. He might have a slipstream from this Martin. No, this Martin pits. Ramsey will jump to 2nd. Very quick lap. 700ths behind Bass. Who else will be on a lap? Maybe the Red Bull? Let's be the other ones. 9 tenths up through sector 2. Will it be for Stein in the Red Bull? Jumps to 8th, so Red Bull 7-8 at the moment. Spin and win. 108.1 up into 1st place. Provisionally. Well, a lot of people have improved. Let me just drop this one. There we go. Aiden up to 2nd. Around 800ths behind the Alfa Romeo. So it's very close between a lot of drivers starting into the pit lane. Now everyone's going to be getting ready for their final laps. Victor out on track early. Bart as well. You can get away with coming out about 2 minutes here. It's a short track, obviously, with a 108. No, 9 average lap here. McLaren on a lap here. We do indeed. The McLaren of Rob Sue. Purple sector 1. Sector 1 is very much a, if you've got a good straight line setup, but if you're setup oriented towards the straight line speed, then you'll have very quick sector 1 and sector 3 times, but sector 2 you might falter a bit. Very wide, coming into the final couple of corners of sector 2. Doesn't go purple. Sector 3 might be able to gain a lot of time though. Down to the line, what will it be? 109.0. Victor in the Ferrari just started a lap. Now comes the Alfa Romeo. A lot of drivers out on track at the moment. Victor goes very wide. That could be Victor's qualifying. Actually, no, never mind. I don't know if that was a lap. I didn't check the ERS total. There's like none left. Bart is definitely on a lap. No mind. Yes, Bar. Finally someone on a lap. Already 70% ERS. A little bit of a snap, I think, there. Going down to a bit slower than his previous. I think that snapped. Probably why. Now coming through sector 2. Sector 2 is really satisfying when you get it right. Victor retires from the session in the pit lane. Lots of drivers out circuit. Purple sector 2 for Jesper. 6/10 he needs. Where will it be for the Red Bull? Comes across the line. Up to 7th for Jesper on their final lap. Ramsey on a lap now as well. I believe it's Bass going across towards the end. Dummer on a lap, I think. Nope, never mind. Invalid. The Alfa Romeo through sector 3. Spin and wing goes on the 108.0. Up back onto provisional pole. And it's an invalidation for the Alfa Romeo. Jesse spun round in sector 3. Aiden can't improve, so it looks like Bass not on a pole. Thinking, oh maybe through sector 3, 4/10 down, yet purple sector 2. What will this lap be for Bass? I don't know if it'll be quick enough. We shall see. Now into the pit lane. Ramsey invalidated. So that is qualifying finished. Spin and win into the pit lane. And retire from the session. So it is spin and win on pole. McLaren of Aidan Jones in second position. Bass in third. Ramsey in the Alpine in fourth. And that's all I'll get to read for now. So, spin and win on pole position. Aidan Jones in second. Bass third. Ramsey fourth. Victor fifth, sorry. Jesse sixth. Moist Fish says in Mercedes, but they are racing for Alpine. Stein in 8th. Jesper in 9th. Wafflehead 10th. Turtle Hopper 11th. Bart 12th. Ankbank 13th. Dummer 14th. Robsu 15th. And I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Jesus. So now we'll have 30 something laps of racing. So now we're getting ready. We've got,
And I'm back and ready as well. It's a great qualifying session.
you alright now?
Who are your favourites for the race?
I think obviously if you start on pole position, you've got a good chance of taking the win. But I think Aidan's very quick as well. I think Aidan can challenge. But we shall see. Safety cars and stuff could completely change the race.
Yeah, agreed. And sometimes you can set your car up to be good in qualifying, but not so good in the race around tracks like this. Quite
Yep.
tight technical tracks.
BM4, a close race. Normally there's quite a lot of carnage.
An understatement.
Yeah. It's very
I
nice
waited
track.
to join back in for everyone to do their laps because I realised if I joined it would be around the end of their final hot laps. I don't think I'd be the most popular person.
That's alright. I think we're getting ready to go.
Yeah, there should be about 1 more minute of break, as long as no one readies up early.
Yeah. Alright, they're getting ready now, so it'll be 30 seconds. Yeah, we've got about 30 seconds. So we're ready for formation lap. I'll run through the tyres. A lot of people got medium and hard. Medium, general.
Yeah.
The general.
An interesting mix of tyres though.
Yeah.
Stein in 8th, starting on the soft. Tar Heel's readying or reserving up from tier 1, electing to use the softs and sticking with his usual strategy of qualifying at the back on purpose to avoid any mishaps around lap 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
Ramsey qualifying 4th.
Yeah, very good qualifying.
I think Moist going on the hard tyre, that makes a lot of sense. I think probably slightly disappointed with his qualifying.
Yeah.
So he might as well turn it into some sort of advantage, stay in the DRS of Jesse and Victor and co. And it should serve him well. But it is a hard track on the hard tyre, I find.
Yeah. I think I would probably elect for a medium rather than a hard if I was racing at the moment.
Yeah. Are you racing today?
Yeah, I'll be racing tier 2.
Fantastic.
So a medium soft and a hard medium are the predicted race strategies. Although a lot of drivers will probably do medium hard. Although safety cars will obviously change things up quite drastically. So we're forming up on the grid now. I'll go on board with the man in second. That was a really good parking.
Amazing.
Right, get ready for 5 red lights. We are away. It's a poor start for Aiden. He's already been challenged by Bass, but he does hold it into the first corner.
Moist has run wide. I think he's been pushed wide. He's going to lose a load of places. All the way down into 13th. Pushed almost onto the curb. He might go down to 15th at this rate. Really unfortunate start for him. Victor and Ramsey battling it out. Ramsey staying ahead, but Victor's going to try and dive down the inside. Ramsey has to respect it. And it looks like Victor's just got a lot more exit speed there, so Ramsey can siege the place down into P5. Good move from Victor.
5-second time penalty there for... Oh, there's a spin at the back for Stein.
That's Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah, down from P8. That's unfortunate.
The Haas of Turtle.
A bit of battling here between Robsu.
5 seconds.
And is Rusty going to dive in? No, backs out.
Oh, who was that going off the track there? Sure. So
I'll tell you what, Stein has already caught back up to the back of the grid though, really. So it is unfortunate, but he's still in this race, and I don't think he has any wing damage at all.
pretty good then. Turtle around the outside of Jesse. Someone's in the
Nice
pit lane.
move. Ank bank.
Mm.
Let me check what he's doing.
Maybe wing damage.
Yeah, he's getting a new front wing Ank bank, so it must have been in some sort of incident. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why Turtle has a 5-second penalty. I actually missed that.
I think it was gaining a place from corner cutting or something.
Ah, okay. Moist down in 12, but it's all over the back of Robsu. Robsu leaving a little bit of a gap now to the rest of the grid, causing a little bit of a bottleneck. And Turtle, is he going to go for the... He's definitely lining up on Bart. If he gets the right exit with these soft tyres, I think he should get this move done without DRS. Let's follow on board.
Yep,
Good move. Moist, though, couldn't get past Robsu.
Bass lining it up on Victor here. But won't go for it.
Yeah, second to third, really, really close together, and Ramsey just holding on to DRS range. But Spin and Win doing everything that he needs to do so far. He's above 1 second ahead of the next car, so he's protecting himself from that DRS.
Yeah, that's important round here, because you've got the 2 DRS zones in really close vicinity, so if you get one to catch up and then the other one you can just pass quite easily.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, I think second through fourth, they're a bit too, or fifth, they're a bit too far back on each other to go for a move just yet. But Victor very, very close. Is he going to go for the late move? No.
No.
Sensible.
What?
Jesper, though, around the outside of Turtle for P6. There's a really good battle here. Really, really good racing. Leaves a lot of room. Turtle just holds on, but I think Jesper's going to switch back in and should breeze past now. Oh, it's going to be close.
A little bit contact there, I think.
Yeah, I think Turtle might be losing another place from that. Yeah, but says thank you very much. Well, way back in 15th there's a battle, Rusty and Tar Heels. Rusty just holds on, but and he runs wide though.
Oh, Aiden, no front wing VSC. Ooh.
Yeah. I missed what happened. I was looking at the battle for 15th. But yeah, it's a VSC.
Yeah, I saw Aiden drop a couple places. No front wing for the McLaren.
What a shame. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Who are the winners and losers so far in this race? Take a little look. Well, Victor up 3 into second is a phenomenal job. Jesper from tier 1 racing in 5th, looking very comfortable. Barger up 6, capitalising on others' mistakes really. Same with Turtle, but does have that 5-second pen. Rob's 2 as well, doing really well at 5. And then Aiden and Stein sort of the biggest losers. Moist also getting a bit swallowed up at the start, but he's recovered back up to 11th, so he's doing quite well.
Drive-throughs for Robsu.
Oh dear. Well, Moist will be getting up into the top 10.
Oh, and
Jesse's
Moist has
retired.
got one as well.
What's happened? Jesse's retired. He is. He's straight off into the barrier. Did his controller die? What an odd incident. It's like he just didn't steer.
Oh. Robsu and Moist both got drive-through penalties under the first VSC.
Wow.
So Moist's race gone from bad to worse here.
Yeah, I didn't realise Moist also got one.
I don't think it came up. That is the danger of going too early though, under VSC. They've both...
Yeah.
Oh no, Robsu's in, gets...
Oh no!
And then won't actually be able
Oh,
to
it just
serve
goes
it.
from bad to worse.
I don't think they'll even be able to serve it.
No, he'll do the drive-through now, and then on his next one I believe he'll do the 5. Oh!
No, I ain't under safety.
Okay, I'm very confused.
Because it's
Oh yeah, of course, because
VSC,
it's still under VSC. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Honestly, I assumed it just ended by now, to be honest. Yeah, an odd one. An interesting decision by Rossi to pit under the VSC. I don't know why the VSC is still going, if I'm honest.
It started with Aiden, then it stopped for 20 seconds, and then Jesse was in the barrier, so it went again. Although it should go now. Oh, Roxy's got another drive-through.
Maybe some disconnect issues, because Rossi not normally a driver to speed under the VSC, and doing it twice, yeah, maybe something's up with his machine. It really is probably race over for him. That's very unfortunate. 2 drive-throughs in a 5 seconds, still to serve. One more drive-through, and actually I think he'll be disqualified. Ah, they're back up and running now, though.
Yep.
And yeah, Moist sensibly pitting. Now it's ended just in time, and yep, he is serving his drive-through.
Yeah.
Rusty's having a good race on the hard tyre. He's keeping up with Tar Heels and Stein.
It's not too bad.
Perhaps the soft tyres are already starting to fade away. I'm a little bit surprised. Only lap 6, and there's been a VSC, or 2, but. I'm following Waffle as well.
Yeah. Nice and easy.
Oof. Yeah. Barcher all over the back of Jesper. Good move. Having a very solid race, Barcher.
Yeah.
Question is, will Barcher and Jesper continue to fight? I think they shouldn't. They should allow themselves to catch up because they are still within a shot of a podium here, easily.
Yeah, definitely. Ramsey is very close to Bats. He's going to go around the outside. He's got it before before turn 1. That's still fighting back though, on the hard tyre. Robson has another 5-second time penalty for being in the pit lane.
Yeah, I do think he has some sort of disconnect issues. Really unfortunate. A great driver, in fact, a champion in Tier 1. I've raced not in the same team as him, but against him. He's a good driver. GK Bass, though, in P4 is, I think, another driver that deserves a bit of a shout out. I think his ascension in pace has been really, really good over the last 2 years. And he's such a sensible driver. His strategies are always good. You see it here, he's making it work on the hard tyre. As I say, that does spin up those rears just a little bit too much, but doing really, really well yet again.
I can't comment on people's rises. I haven't been in that long. But yeah, he's doing very good
No
job.
worries, one day you'll be a vet.
Yeah.
Ramsey, though, as well, started off in, I think, Tier 1, did very well, then dominated, I think, the second time round and got his promotion. I think sometimes has some issues with sort of self-esteem or self-doubt, but it's a very fast driver on his day, very slightly mistake prone, which you know, I can't comment on that because I am as well. But on his day, he's absolutely phenomenal.
All of the yellows, it's...
Oh, Oni Tekka is in the barrier of T1 on the exit and has lost his front wing.
Quite a few times before. I think I did it last season, the final race.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was like 30 miles an hour as well, which is...
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was this track or another one. I had a really weird incident where I think I went into a barrier at, I honestly think it was about 6 miles an hour, and I lost my front wheel.
Yeah, it's weird.
I want to say it was pretty much that exact spot on this track as well. Yeah, I do find with this game, because the traction is easier to handle than the previous, it does kind of tempt you to slide the rears, because you can go faster if you do that, but then when you do make a mistake, I find then it's very difficult to correct once it does go.
Yeah, so... Turtle hit. Someone else got to drive through. Tar Heels? I think Tar Heels. Yeah, drive through for Mercedes.
Yeah, Turtle's now served his penalty.
But now, with...
Steinmine, also out of the pits. Yeah. Steinmine's done well to recover this race from a very poor start.
Yeah. Already jumped a fair few places. We've had 3 VSCs and none of them have been full yet.
Yeah, I do find it interesting. I would have expected the crash from Jesse to be an SC.
Yeah, me too.
Tell you what, GK's doing a fantastic job now. Lap 10. I think this is about the transition point between the mediums and the hards. So as long as he's not worn them out too much, which I doubt he has because of the VSCs, he's in a great position.
Yeah, I would expect. Start to bridge a gap to Ramsey and pass quite quickly. Robson with another 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
I don't know, it's an odd one. I think at this point, if I was him, I would be slowing down way before that line and hitting that pit limiter button. Just playing it really safe. I think some people, they rely on the HUD, the sort of the graphic on the top of the screen that goes between green and red. Yeah. And I really, if there's one thing you want to take from this race, it's to do not do that. Look at your actual speed, or if you're in cockpit view, look at your steering wheel, set that pit limiter, and absolutely be sure, because it's a known issue.
I wouldn't want to lose a position at come the end of the race because I didn't slow down enough for the pit lane. I would take it safe, but even if you do lose a bit of time, it might save you losing good 20 seconds.
Oh, Turtle's left the session with disconnect issues. Jesper's got disconnect issues. Barcher and Jesper going wheel to wheel, but Jesper keeps ghosting.
Oh.
So maybe some server issues, some disconnects. I think Barcher is lining up a move here on Jesper. Looks like he's slightly quicker at this stage of the race, fighting for P5.
Oh, Robsu's out of the session now, in the pit lane.
Yeah, probably fed up of those pens. Meanwhile, yeah, Barcher easily gets past. Ah, interesting tactics from Jesper. I think I don't know if it's allowed or not, can't remember the rules, but he definitely hit those brakes hard before the DRS line. And then sped back up to then get past, well, really to defend from Barcher, who would not be happy about that, regardless of if it's allowed or not, I don't know.
So, Robsu's car coming out of the pit lane here.
Oh.
I've seen that many times before. Hopefully it does not cause a safety car.
I'm following again Barcher in the meantime, and I do think that provided he's now wisened up to this DR line, he should easily get this move done. Who's off? Is that Aiden that's off?
No,
oh, no, it's just... Oh, the retired car has now pulled off the track.
Yeah.
Nice one. Right, what will Barcher do this time? Didn't quite get as good an exit, though. Yeah, and he's allowed... Jesper's now got into the train, which kind of has massively improved his defence. I think he really had to get that move done last lap. It's unfortunate.
Top 7 are completely detached from everyone at the moment. 14 seconds clear.
I want to say only the top 7 have had a mistake-free race.
Yeah.
Because Aiden definitely had that issue, didn't he, with his wing at the start, time span and so on. I think some of the other tier 1 drivers just a little bit more rusty, but just slightly slower.
Yeah. Jesper doing very well though.
Great exit from Barcher this time though. This is what he needed to do last lap. Now Wilsper's gone past the line. He's just stayed in the trailing. So again, it's very difficult for Bart. Playing the long game though with the ERS, which is great to see.
Oh, that's it. Well, yeah, a lot of ERS to play with.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jesper is on the back foot in that regard. Quite an unusual race for Premier Tier in the sense that the top three are all outside of each other's DRS range. Ramsey's not holding them up though. I really don't think so. I think him and GK are about even.
Yeah. And the hard will start to come into play now-ish as the medium just complete it will be feeling pretty dead now.
Because you've got those sort of two tired dead points, don't you?
Yeah.
And they passed like the first one at about lap 10, and then yeah, now they're getting to sort of the major degrade. So yeah, I completely agree with you that it should get even more extreme between the two. Great line from Bart.
So Tar Heels, unfortunately, it looks like has been lapped in the Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair play though for reserving up into the Premier Tier. It's a difficult, you know, there's a lot of fast drivers here, and at the end of the day, he's learning a lot. I don't think any drivers ever get promoted really without reserving up. You have to put yourself in there. You'll find you sort of naturally almost acclimatise to other people's pace and learn from them.
Yeah. You can learn a lot just by driving with faster drivers. You can try and copy what they do. But Ramsey has gained a bit on Victor this lap.
Good spot.
By about a couple tenths.
I have to say, I'm really enjoying this race. Not loads of overtakes, but just the fact there's no SCs. It's a proper race, you know?
Yeah.
It really is who's the fastest driver.
So, Bart into the pit lane. Going for an undercut.
Yeah. Great idea, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
What he now wants is someone like GK to just make a little mistake, or someone in that train to slow him down just a little bit.
Yeah. But maybe I would think Jesper would come in this lap.
Sorry. I was just watching Steinman, almost went for the move. Sorry, back to you.
Yeah, I think Jesper.
Oh, follow P10, follow car 10. Good. There's a good move, good action between Stein and Aiden. Aiden with no battery at all. I think it's just fizzled out actually, but they were neck and neck, side by side.
Yeah, let's see what's that. Jesper should come in here.
Oof.
No. So,
Victor blinks.
Waffle in as well. Passes Dimmer on the straight.
Oh, dearie me. Aiden to the pits, but Stein did go into the back of them.
Ooh.
Only slightly. Where is Bart? Barcher has come out less than a second behind Victor. Wow. Look at that. Barcher in DRS range of Victor, who was running P2, right?
Yeah.
So if that's anything to go by, either Victor's messed up his in or out lap, or in lap I should say, or Barcher I think has just absolutely smashed his out lap. I have to say him and Spin and Win have looked the fastest drivers, but Barcher's been held up all race.
Yeah.
He needs to get this move done now, Barger, because Victor's tyres will get ready. Will probably be all ready now at a good point, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is probably his last chance.
With the DRS as well.
Exactly. Because once the others come out, I'm sure the DRS train will resume. Great move.
Not much Victor can do there.
I'll tell you what, I can't remember the exact pit amount, but isn't it about 19 seconds into out? So Barger's looking like he's going to go into P3 quite comfortably here when everything resolves.
But we'll gain, obviously, with the fresher hards. As we say, that purple sector 1 for the AlphaTauri. Aiden picks up a 3-second time penalty.
I do expect now first and second, probably also Jesper to pit this lap, but let's see what they do. Spinnerwind does not pit, nor does Ramsey, nor does Jesper, so I'm completely wrong. Are they going to do medium soft?
Potentially, actually, yeah.
Because it's getting to the point now where if you're going to go on the hards, you should have already gone onto them because you're just you're on struggling medium. So my only logic here is either they're waiting for an SC, which I don't think is going to come. Oh, GK Bass past Ramsey, sorry.
Ramsey, yeah.
Yeah, great spot.
Hard tyres.
Yeah. So I think back to the tyre stuff. I think that the medium runners will be going onto the soft then, because otherwise it makes no sense right now for me.
And everyone that will box around now probably just go on the soft.
Do you think they can do 15 laps quite comfortably?
Well, I think they'd be banking for an SC, but they could. Not quite comfortably.
Yeah.
But
See, I think they might need 1 or 2 more laps if they want to go onto the soft tyre.
I think maybe a couple laps to go, or longer, and then soft will be viable.
Yeah, I do get the logic because of the 3 VSCs we've had, but it's not quite the same as an SC. I'm not sure if it's going to work out.
Right,
we'll see.
In the pit lane, just a 5-second time penalty.
Oh no.
So it's soft for Jesper, soft for Andy
Yep.
as well.
Interesting. So they feel they can make those softs go to the end comfortably. I don't know. I think Spinnerwind's doing the right thing, staying out an extra lap. I think now he'll pit just to react. I do think that 1 lap difference will make a big difference on that soft stint.
Yeah.
Fantastic drive from him. We barely even mentioned him because he's made it look easy, quite frankly.
Yeah.
No challenges. Different league.
So Aiden goes with the fastest lap.
But look at yeah, and something interesting as well. So Ramsey was coming out the pits. We did think that Barcher would jump everyone a bit, be close with Ramsey, but he's 4 seconds down. So yeah, those mediums have died out, and it's really a case of do we actually think those softs will gain 4 seconds plus on a stint against a hard tyre? And I have to say, I'm not convinced.
No, we got spin and win with a 5-second time penalty though, from into the
Oh
pit.
no! Just after I said how perfect a race he'd had.
Yeah.
So now GK Bass potentially looking in a great position, and so as same with Barcher as well.
It's like both drivers on the soft. Let's just come out. We're both into the lead of the race. A very good stint so far on the hard. But Victor, more of a lap move, it won't be a big difference, but
Yeah. I tell you what, this race is really hottened up now with that Spinnerwind 5-second penalty, because there's so many question marks now. Can he actually overtake the train of Victor and Bart, and then can he build up a 5-second gap?
I think Ramsey could be in a good position here, but it'll be whether those softs can last.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Jesper's looking good. Looks like he's sizing up a Ramsey who, don't forget, does not have DRS. And Jesper definitely knows that. He'll be pushing very hard. Oh, clips that curb almost. takes a little tumble inside, might cost him on exit, and it has.
Yeah, it has.
The issue for Ramsey is that he needs to catch up to DRS, but the driver in front is on fresh soft tyres as well.
He's lost quite a bit already. Oh!
Oh, who spun?
Victor
has spun.
Round.
Oh, I didn't see what caused that, but I don't think he was fighting. It might have just been a mistake. Oh, but Spinnerwin slowed down. Spinnerwin has slowed down. I think he's going to let... Is he going to let Victor through?
Damage.
Oh, he's got damage. Good spot.
Yeah.
So they must have come together then. Yeah, that front left end plate.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's just completely unravelled for both of them. Maybe Victor went for a late move, who knows? It will definitely be sent to the stewards, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't see any of the reports. I think Bass in a very good position here.
Agreed. What a fantastic race he's had. Clearly good straight line speed as well. I think that's one thing Jesper had in against some of the other drivers, but not against GK Bass.
Yeah, Bass up onto the podium. Spinning went out the session in the pit lane. That's a weird thing.
Probably maybe upset maybe with what happened.
Yeah.
Or
maybe so.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe he got floor damage or something.
Yeah. All I'll say is that I did, like, the last time I checked before that happened, it did seem like Victor was quite a way back or something, but I don't know. One to look back on.
Yeah. Ramsey's catching Bart quite considerably here.
Yeah, I think so far you've called this race really well. Definitely, yeah, as you said, Ramsey was the one you were looking out for, and I agree, he's closing in. I mean, he needs to do it quickly though, because those softs will start to wear off much quicker than you think in terms of like that really fast pace. Meanwhile, Moist and Stein wheel to wheel going into turn one. It's going to be a difficult move though. Is Stein going to run it down the outside? He does. Great car control. Moist has to respect it. Is he going to do a switch back or is he going to run it around the outside? Runs it around the outside, and Stein leaves fantastic amounts of room there. Great racing from both of them. Who will get DRS? It is Moist, but Stein with slightly better exit speed. It's going to be tight. Again, having to leave room. Great car positioning from Stein. Perfection there. But Moist just manages to sweep around and close that door. And that's a great move E7 for Moist Fish.
Yeah, Stein had absolutely nothing left in his battery. Oh, bit of contact.
Oh, and he's just tapped into the back of Moist. Ooh.
While we were focusing on that, I think that actually overtook Ramsey.
Oh, wow.
There's now hunting Bart as well.
Yeah.
This will be quite an easy
Going for the move.
for Bass. Up in the
Oh, wow.
first place.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happened. Ramsey must have made a mistake. That's the only thing I can think of there. To let Bass in because he was doing really well, and the gap wasn't that. It was obviously in DRS, but it wasn't super close. But yeah, Bart's just going to get swallowed up now. So you were right about the soft tyres. Having said that, Barger needs to hang in there. He's still got a shot. He just needs to hold it out for a few more laps.
Hold it out.
Well, it's good information for the remaining races, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Turtle has left the session, I think disconnection issues again. Bit of lag across the board. I think that hurt Jesper. I think that lag happened right on his throttle input stage.
Oh. Because yeah, Jesper's on PlayStation 4, I think, like me, and the lag's horrendous. Anytime.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's absolutely horrid.
Oh dear. Yeah, I learned from a couple of weeks ago when I was commentating. I joined in qualifying on the final stints, and it ruined like a few people's laps. It's just one of those things you don't even consider because you'd hope the game would be designed better. But yeah, I've heard bad stories.
So Bart's dropped out of oh, that's a spin for someone.
Oh, that was a white looking car.
I think it was a Ferrari.
That was only Tekka.
Oh, was it?
I believe. Yeah. The Haas right at the back of the field. Not having his best race.
No. So Bart has dropped out of Ramsey's DRS.
Wow. Jesper needs to get this move done. He's going to go for the late move. Absolutely has to.
Down the inside, into the S's. He leaves space. Now,
Really good respectful driving.
up the inside, yeah, really nice move. Bart just won't have it. But they're now 2 seconds back from Ramsey, who is actually out of the DRS range of Bass at the moment.
Yeah, as GK Bass passes the lapped car, I think only Tekka.
Yes, I think it would be only Tekka. Would it be the other Haas? No, it's the other Haas of the Turtle.
Oh, is it Turtle?
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, for those that are wondering, you can drive through AI ghosted cars, especially in situations like this where you're racing wheel to wheel or you're focusing on DRS and so on. If the driver is there, though, of course you've got to respect it.
So the AI has pulled into the pit lane, it looks like.
Nice. And meanwhile, Barcher almost actually managed to get a move back past Jesper. Very close. Had to back out at the last minute. But he's going to try it again now, and it's looking very promising. Tries to switch back. Tries to dummy. But yeah, ultimately has to back out.
Yeah. There's a spin in Sector 2. It was Aiden.
See, this is interesting, sorry to cut in, because the soft tyre now at 8 laps, it already looks like that deficit has gone to pretty much 0, because I think Barger is slightly faster than Jesper right now, just with natural pace around here, and it looks to me like it's only a matter of time before Barger gets back past.
Surely it'll come with DRS. Maybe down the straight, a little bit of a snap, I think there. Aiden's
Yeah,
out of
agreed.
the race. Both McLarens
Oh
now
no!
out.
Where's he gone? Is it in the pit lane?
Yeah, in pits.
Oh, okay.
He had a spin on the previous lap.
Okay. Don't think Barcher's going to quite be able to do it. It's going to be tight. Ooh. Again goes for that really good dummy move.
He might have it here.
What a move.
Has he got it? He has, yeah.
Fantastic
overtake.
move.
Like we saw with Robsu, Aiden's car's come out of the pit lane. Perfect.
Yeah, definitely some issues there.
Yeah.
I hope they do fix it soon. I saw an incident with a car retiring. Well, it was still partly their fault, but they pressed drive to track on quali, and then they had to leave the session because of an incident with their family or something. And their car literally came out on track and did an entire lap, ghosted going really slowly, blocking everyone's hot lap.
Oh.
Barcher's been overtaken by Jesper, but Barcher should easily get the place back because of how he positioned his car. It's quite a late lunge from Jesper and it really compromised his exit. So yeah, Barcher holds on. But yeah, it's a really good bit of racing between these two. Really enjoying it.
It's not helping Bart though, with Haas probably being quicker. No,
I tell you what, other than sort of this P3 P4 battle, it's very very split out now, isn't it? The grid.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone in their own races now. Jesper might get him back though.
Yep.
No.
And credit to Jesper, he has saved his battery up again for the last 3 laps, which is very much what everyone should try and do. And he has got back past Bart and has the battery to maybe hold on.
We shall see. Bart's not going to go for it. A lot of people would have sent it there, I think, potentially caused an incident.
Yeah, and it has been do you know what? I think it's been overall quite a clean race. There's been a couple of little taps in the back, nothing major. I think the Victor spin and win might be the biggest one. But overall, it's been some really good overtaking and good respect between all these drivers today.
Wafflehead spun.
Oh no.
Sector 2, he's dropped behind
Victor and a lapped car, I believe.
Yeah.
Or I should say an unlapped car. But yeah, Jesper up 6 positions, Barcher up 8 positions. So even if it ends as it stands now, they've both had a great race. They just need to make sure they don't take each other out, because it is getting spicy.
Will Bart have a chance at the overtake here? Lands it early? No. Doesn't have the straight line to make it past.
Big shout out to Moist and Stein starting P8 and 7 they had.
Yeah,
that is a fantastic recovery drive from both of them. And yet, reading the Twitch chat, RIP spin and win. Yeah, such a fantastic job from him. He should definitely take a lot of positives. It just all snowballed really from that 5-second penalty in the pits. I think it forced him to race more aggressively, trying to make that time back up, and I think ultimately it really did cost him.
Bart very close to the back of Jesper here. He's gonna wait though. Smart.
Yeah,
move.
sensible.
Yeah.
I think Barcher always seems to do better on the exit here, and actually Jesper has made a big mistake, so the move should be easy now. But even without that mistake, I think he had it lined up.
Yeah,
I think sometimes in this, it's an interesting track because turn 1 you can really dive in very deep and hold that wide line. So actually defending around the outside is quite good, and so often you are better getting it done in the second DRS zone, as I think you said earlier on in the race.
Yeah. If you can take it in the second DRS zone, then you don't have to defend on the second if you go on the first.
Yep. Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than getting an overtake done only for your opponent to immediately get DRS and immediately get back past.
Yeah.
GK Bass over 2 seconds ahead of Ramsey, and Ramsey having one of the best races of his season, I would say. Fantastic job in P2. I know he's quite worried going into it. Hasn't made any mistakes. He has one lap left now. One lap left just to keep it clean. He's got 4 seconds behind. Doesn't need to take any risks, and this would be, I think, his best result of the season.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jesper and Bart having a big battle now. And Bart just couldn't quite hold on. That was fun. It was very aggressive, but a good move from Jesper.
Will it happen again on the second DRS straight? No.
Oh, this is... Do you know what's interesting? There's a slight battery difference between the two. But yeah, I think as long as Jesper doesn't make a mistake, it's his podium to lose.
Yeah. Well, with the 5 second actually, we forgot about that.
Oh, I
Jesper's
missed the 5 seconds, sorry.
So yeah, we'll
well,
be.
they're having fun.
Bart doesn't have to. Yeah. Bart won't try and fight this too hard.
Yeah, well said, well said.
So
If anything, yeah, it would have just stressed Bart. I think Bart will be sweating
Yeah.
for like the last half an hour. But no, fair play to Jesper. You know, you're allowed to race hard and fair.
Yeah.
And he's certainly not the sort of driver that would try and cause something just because of a penalty. So yeah, he's done really well.
I'll turn our attention to
GK Bass crosses the line. Yeah.
What a race for the Aston Martin. I wish we could see what the standings were like after last week, but they haven't been published.
Oh yeah, because I think it was a late steward's call.
Yeah. Ramsey, back-to-back second places.
Oh really? I missed last
week.
week. So that's the last week's the only one I don't know what happened in. Well done to him then.
Bart third. I think last week Bart was fifth, it looks like.
He's really improving, but
yeah. Back-to-back fourth for Jesper as well.
Yeah. Tell you what, it's kind of, you know, I mean it's in a really good way, but it's kind of funny now at this point that he's in Tier 1.
Yeah.
Just look how well he's doing against the best in PRL. And he's about to now race in Tier 1 against me and make me look like I was about, well, looks like I'm about 4 years old, I reckon.
So that Rusty final drive to cross the line. And now Bart, driver of the day. I think that's deserved.
I think I would have given it to GK Bass just because of how well he did on that first stint and his great driving, but definitely those two were the standouts.
100%.
Well, I really enjoyed that race. Honestly, it was a proper race. No SCs and just some good driving, good wheel-to-wheel battles. It did get a little bit split up towards the end, but there was always action to follow.
Yeah. So I think I know what strategy I'm going to be using in my race now.
For me, it depends on the SCs and the SCs.
I think I'll go with starting on the hard, maybe.
Oh, really? See, I'm thinking to start on the medium, and then medium, if there are lots of SCs, then I'll switch soft. But then, and if it's a clean race with no issues, I'll just go hard.
Yeah.
So I think medium gives you that flexibility. If you start hard, then okay, you can do hard soft, I suppose.
But it depends. If all the safety cars come in early, then
you're
screwed.
Yeah. But a fantastic race. Do you want me to follow through the finishing order?
Yeah, go on then.
So GK Bass wins the race with a fantastic performance in the Aston Martin, starting third, finishing on top. Ramsey in second place back to back, so fantastic from him. Barcher rounds off the podium. Jesper fourth, Waffle fifth, Victor sixth, Stein seventh, Moist eighth, Ankback ninth, Jimmer 10th, Rusty 11th, Tar Heels 12th, only Tetra 13th in the house. Oh, okay, the end timer has reset, so I can slow down. Turtle Hoppers 14th in the sister house. Very unfortunate race for both of them. Aiden with I think the wing damage and a spin. The last of the retirees. Spinner wins 16th as well. Was racing so well, so well, and then just had that unfortunate issue. I think with Victor finishes 16th. Rob Sue in 17th. Lots of I think disconnect issues, so I think he'll have to write this one off. And then Jesse Force going into the barrier, I think under VSC. Will be interesting to hear from him what actually happened there. But starting in 6th, finishes last in 18th in the Aston Martin. His teammate, of course, winning the race. But yeah, that is the finishing order, and it was a really, really good race.
Yeah. So, and that's all we're gonna be doing. We've got Tier 1 45 minutes from now on this channel, so we will catch you then. Thank you for
thanks for the comms from Camo and Lucas.